comes from inside his own 5. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
And how about that defense in the backfield, nowhere to go right away. You could tell they were playing the run game all the way, and they got in the backfield and got the tackle for a loss.
He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
The linebacker showing off a little bit of athletic ability, playing some man coverage. A lot of times those guys don't play this all the time, so you see him kind of get nervous and a lot of times get that pass interference or get a little bit handsy. Really nice job seeing the football, breaking on it, and swatting it to the ground.
Looking for a man. It's Manning. Now improvising. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down.
The hardest thing to do in football is to play on the road. So you want to get those fans as quiet as possible. That is a great opening possession for this defense, not giving up any big plays and forcing the 4th down.
Plenty of time as he fires it to the right. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. After that huge play, they'll try to finish him off with another one. It's 1st and 10 from inside the 40. Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Ducks are moving quickly down the field. Give to the running back. Fighting off the defender. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Defensively, with all the space now in spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll leave it with him. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Back to throw. It's Manning. Pressure coming. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the bad news is they take a sack on 3rd and short. The good news, though, the quarterback had the awareness to not keep dropping back and backing up, losing yards. He took a loss, but they're still in field goal range with an opportunity to salvage 3 points.
He'll throw it. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football. Looking for room. It's Foster. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out, your DBs have to commit to tackling. And how about the cornerback coming up, sticking his face in the fan, and making a play? You love to see deep.
Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks in the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
They make the stop, give him 3 yards on the carry. Ball's at the 24. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Second down, he'll throw it. Here comes the heat. He's going to take off. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. First play of the period, first down here. The give to the tailback. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. On the option. He'll toss it. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to pass. It's Manning. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
And he uses the old bank shot to knock it off the left upright and get it through somehow. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Here come the Irish, back on offense. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going, down 3-0. Finds his tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got him downfield. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice catch there. You know, I think back to great Golden Domer wide receivers, and Tim Brown, who won a Heisman, Rocket Ismail, obviously. How about Jeff Samardzija? There's a name you don't hear very much anymore, but he was awesome for Brady Quinn back in the day, and all those guys had the ability to win one-on-one. Their quarterbacks knew that if they had that matchup outside, they were going to take it. And I think this quarterback feels the same way about that guy. He is just so dynamic outside.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Unloads to the right. The sure hands. It's Marshall. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
And I love the awareness by the wide receiver on that play, because I'm not sure that route was supposed to be that deep. You got to wonder if the receiver decided maybe to adjust the route a little bit to make sure that he got the first down.
And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
I suspect we can see that same exact play. They make it look really easy, running the option down the line of scrimmage, QB making good decisions and keeping them in good second down situations.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Caught close to the marker. It's Spence. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
It's so nice to as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the right. No, he should have had that one right in his hands, and he couldn't hang on. Typically, he makes that play. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Got a man. It's Thomas. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Scanning the field, it's Manning. Grab near the sticks, it's Allen.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Oh, they're after him. Trying to make magic on the scramble. They make the stop, but what a job on the scramble to get loose and pick up that first down. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. There he goes. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on second down. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Takes a hit as he fires.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They're getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. The field goal is no good, and it is still a 4-point deficit. And the Ducks will line up to kick off and start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
One of the things I like about this defense is their DBs are not afraid to put their face in the fan and go tackle. You saw it that time with the cornerback making a great play, tackling the quarterback on the option for a big loss.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping to run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Great place to start for this offense. They'll try to get outside. He's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage again, and this just hasn't been his day. Nowhere to run. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Looking downfield, it's Manning. Throws to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Fakes the grab. He is stopped right at the 21-yard line, and now it'll be 4th down and decision time. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. On 4th down, looking to pass. Here's a heat. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
On these critical 4th downs, as a quarterback, you've got to find your best matchup, and they didn't just get the first down. He had his guy one-on-one. He took a shot, and it pays off for a huge score.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here come the Irish back on offense. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Makes the catch. It's Young.
This is why he's the quarterback leading his team, because he can do things like that, the unscripted stuff, and buy time, scramble outside the pocket, complete the pass down the field. Just so hard to stop as opposed to a guy that just stands in the pocket and you know exactly where he's going to be every single play.
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on 2nd and short. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Newton. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Pickoff, what a play to set him up. Going the other way, and he's got room. Touchdown, Ducks! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And linebackers are so athletic nowadays in college football. They can play man on running backs and tight ends and all over the field. And how about the linebacker making the athletic interception and then showing you he can be a running back, taking it all the way back to the house for a touchdown.
They want to throw it. Now adjusting. Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead.
And how about the cherry on the sundae? The big INT return for a touchdown, and now throw on the 2-point conversion. Give this team 8.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they... The Buckeyes will boot it away to start the game. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move. Dynamic on kick returns, and that one puts his offense in business. Back, it's Newton. Rushes on him. That's reeled in. It's Young. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
Notre Dame comes to the line trying to convert on third and short. Give to the fullback. And he needed 1 yard, and he didn't get it. The defense won the battle up front.
Well, the defense got the stop there on third and 1. Let's see if they can do it again here on 4th and inches, Dave.
I just got to find a way to fall forward, be physical. We work on this all week. You know you're going for it on 4th down.
This offense wants to establish an aggressive identity. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll keep it on the sneak.
Man, when I was at Florida, Steve Spurrier would wait for this opportunity in a game 4th and inches, and he'd signal in Red Snoopy. Quarterback sneak. It works every time.
Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Fires to the right. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking to fire. Fears the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. And a sweet catch and a nice gain gets it down to the 30-yard line. The Irish have always been built on the run, but timely completions are important, like the great Tom Clements back in the day or John Hewlett.
Got to be clutch, right? Got to be.
Oh, he's got some space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, do you love shutting.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw, it's Vick. Plucks it out of the air. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's 3rd best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. So the last thing you want to do is start the game, first drive, go 3 and out. They won't do that here. They might go 4 and out. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the first down. Nothing to worry about.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. He's got it on the right. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive gain.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down.
Nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat, I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll run it from the gun. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Got it in the middle. It's Lewis.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage. You're trying to defend a slant route. You've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You don't allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Boy, there wasn't much room to wiggle for that running back there.
None at all. Great job by the defense getting in the backfield quickly, closing up all the holes, nowhere to run.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hurricane!
I don't know how many people expected this to happen, playing on the road in this environment against a better opponent, but they showed tremendous poise on the opening drive. Nice execution. They scored a touchdown. That was big time.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. Coming out with it, it's Brown. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Wants to throw. It's Newton. Makes the catch. It's Young. Breaks into the open. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33. And that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48. He picked up a big chunk of yardage there. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Quickly out to the tight end. And after the tackle, we are headed to the end of the first quarter. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Miami is on top. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Gonna look downfield again. Fires to the middle. A strike downfield. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The give to the back. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. Halfway there on 1st down. It's 2nd and 5. He'll run it again. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
And as he throws, gets it out quickly. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. We'll see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Back to pass, it's Newton. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Irish. A great catch and run for 6. Looking for the time with the extra point. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing for this offense now moving forward in this game. That last drive is going to pay big dividends.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Incomplete. And he threw that one up the grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Bringing the heat. Trying to escape and get it himself.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center nowadays in football. You can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Now on the move. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on 1st down. working that left side. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
When I see the defense in man coverage, I'm trying to get my fast guy versus their worst corner. Trying to get a great matchup on the outside. Take advantage of it to make big plays.
Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The quick out. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He's got it along the sidelines, foot in bounds, and it's a first down.
I love the aggressive nature offensively there. It's fourth down, and you're going to try and go for it. And you have so much confidence in your quarterback to be able to make that play, come up with a good throw, keep the drive alive.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Back to pass, it's Vick. Looking for space to the left. Lets it fly. Finds a man on the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. Snaps it in the shotgun. Fires to the tight end. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The hurry up now. Second down. Clock ticking. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
And it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in a window. Good pass defense.
Let's it fly. Touchdown, Canes. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Davison. He's got room. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. And the Canes will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
You know, the numbers for Notre Dame receivers aren't always prolific, but you think of Tim Brown, Rocket Ismail, Jeff Samardzija. They've had a lot of tremendous receivers. This guy fits right in that category.
Yeah, and when you think about those guys in Notre Dame history.
Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Well, the quarterback does a great job with his decision-making. Found the matchup he wanted one-on-one. His tight end's able to stretch the field. He makes the catch, and he does the rest of the work himself, running it into the end zone.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. That touchdown lead they had has disappeared, and now we have a whole new ball game as they start the drive. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going.
That's the danger as a defense when you play man coverage, is that if the quarterback decides to scramble, there may not be anybody there to make a tackle right away. You obviously want to take care of everything on the back end, and with these receivers, you got to get them locked down. If you're the D coordinator here, you got to be more selective with your coverage and mix it up, because man coverage against a scrambling quarterback can hurt you.
Man, what a finish we could have. Tie game, third quarter here, 2nd and 10. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. Makes the grab. It's Foster. Fights off the defender. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the first down.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the...
Looking deep down the right side. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to prevent the field position with the return.
What a play by the safety. Really good understanding. Like, listen, if I'm going to sit back and I'm going to play cover 2 and I'm a free safety, I'm free to go get that thing. But I got to see the route. I got to see the wide receiver breaking, understanding the quarterback's throwing the football. As soon as that hand separates from the other hand, I'm breaking on it. Does a great job breaking on it and making the catch.
Big-time play there in the passing game. That's important for Notre Dame, too, as a program, because we know they've always been able to run the football, and we've seen them in recent years get to the playoffs. They've reached national championship games, but they haven't been able to pull it off. For this program to take the next step, they have to be more consistent and dynamic in the explosive passing game, and I think this guy gives them the opportunity to take the program to the next level.
Pulls it in. It's Young.
And listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He was in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Looking to throw, it's Newton. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Hoping to move the chains. Here comes Notre Dame on 4th. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. This Notre Dame offense carving it up. They're working with another first down. On the run, it's Foster. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Under fire. They get to him as he throws. Touchdown, Notre Dame! They take the lead with the 6. He has been surgical. For
precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense looks as if it's coming. To the air, it's Vick. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
We got a close game here in the third quarter, and you're seeing momentum shift right now for the defense. The last drive out, they gave up a touchdown. This drive, though, they've now forced a 3-and-out. They've done an outstanding job, and you can see them now playing with more confidence.
Finds his big tight end. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on fourth down. kick it off to get us underway. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
to the ground with the back. Breaks the tackle.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Irish come to the line facing second and short. To throw, it's Newton. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Coming into the game, the defense talked about, man, they really wanted to get to this quarterback. Well, it didn't take long. 2 plays in, they get to him, and they get the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And these coaches have these play sheets over there on the sidelines, and there's so many calls they want to call, and they want to make explosive plays. But you got to protect your QB, and he's already been sacked. Now he's hit again. Like, they've got to protect him up front if they want a chance of doing.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Turning it on! Across midfield and out of bounds at the 49, a big pickup there.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receivers got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Well, give the defense credit because they're forcing this quarterback to throw into very small windows under duress.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he was flat, missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, Mitch Spence. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. New set of downs after the completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
I think one of the biggest keys in stopping these big physical running backs is you can never let them get momentum running downhill, and I think that was a big factor on that play. They didn't get him right away. He was able to break a tackle, but he couldn't get the speed going, and as a result, he's going backwards. That's a big TFL for the defense.
He rifles one deep down the middle. Grabs it inside the 10. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
This quarterback was licking his chops coming into this game. He told us this week he felt like there were some matchups that he could take advantage of against this defense, and he wasted no time. Opening drive of the game, he finds the matchup he likes, and that was an absolute dime.
On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guy.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
How about this defense? Coming out, you know you've got a challenge on your hand, and you talking about coming out ready, hair's on fire, ready to play. You can tell, dropping back, great coverage. They know this guy's great. They know he can spin it. They're sitting on the coverage, waiting on it. They win the first check early. Give the defense some credit. They were ready for this great quarterback.
Great team defense on that one. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Tight end finds a soft spot. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, the tight end shows off his speed. See his ability there to separate from the defender trying to cover him on that drag route. Dropping
back, it's Simpson. On unloads to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
That's a first down for the offense.
Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. So first down here as they go back to work. D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
I love the quick decision that QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Quick handoff. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. On target to the left. That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line. And the Buckeyes want to pick up the tempo. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down. And more times than not, he is going to deliver.
He's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game. So you definitely want to...
Into the secondary on the right. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. They'll use the running game on first and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To the air, it's Simpson. Big guy smells it. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Got a man in the middle. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Important in the passing game that it's not just receivers doing all the work. You got to get running backs involved. You got to get your big fellas. You got to get the tight ends going too.
That last play is what you call a drive starter. They're out to the 47. It's first down. Wants to throw on first down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. There he goes! Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that.
Caught near the sideline, it's Marshall. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. To the air, it's Newton. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense, a complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Wants to throw again. This time he's got it. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He's brought.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. Remember to play like a champion. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Back to throw, it's Newton. Snagged in the middle, it's Davison. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Notre Dame has it now, 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Beck's going for the goal line. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. Strong play on 1st down. They're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Quarterback sneaking his way, tunneling and burrowing into the line. The State scores it.
The coaches always talk about starting fast and taking that opening drive and really setting the tone for the football game, and that is exactly what they did, and they finish it with a good brand of physicality, running the football, ending the drive, and getting off to the 6-0 start.
Notre Dame ready to go with another 1st down. Defense showing blitz, trying to rattle this quarterback. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabbed behind the line, it's Owens. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. He's got the tight end. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Irish! They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Oh, and this one's picked off. A huge overtime turnover.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here.
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Buckeyes of Ohio State. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
This offense has it with really good field position. Dropping back, it's Boley. Extending the play. Oh, he's got some space. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. The Buckeyes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Touchdown, Buckeyes! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession. They score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football, be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. That's caught. It's Marshall.
The first down pass complete to the
Notre Dame trying to keep this drive moving on second and short. Wants to go up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Davison. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. First and goal in overtime, and they have to answer with a touchdown. Just keep slinging it. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when they're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
They've got it first and 10 from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Newton. That's caught. It's Brown. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. You get a little bit of time to throw, you can move guys with your eyes, that drag comes wide open, good throw, good catch, first down.
I understand the quarterback wants to get this dominant wide receiver the ball as often as possible, but I wouldn't try to get it to him in double coverage. I think you have to let the defense's coverage dictate who gets the ball. There was somebody else open on that play.
They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
These third downs are so critical in deciding the outcomes of football games, especially when you start to get closer to the end zone. You drill it, you practice it. This offense needs to be dialed in, needs to be in rhythm, and needs to execute on this third down.
They thought they could just run it on third and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. This, the biggest play of the game so far. Going for it on fourth down in overtime. Quarterback extends the play. Touchdown, Notre Dame! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
And that is why you never quit on a play. On fourth down by the goal line, it looked like the quarterback had nowhere to go with it, but he wouldn't quit. He wouldn't give in to the defense. He just dug deep down inside himself and found a way to score that TD. That was impressive.
They got it, executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT. The Buckeyes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Looking to throw, it's Boley. Lets it fly. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way
under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to put it up. They got to make sure They take care of him so he can make those plays. Defense wins this rep. They win up front, get to the quarterback, and get the sack.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Davis. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal.
I really like this offense staying aggressive. They were in field goal range, but nice job on third down. Forget that. Let's go get the first down. Let's throw the football. Nice read, nice catch. Now set up with a first and goal situation.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Going to swing it on second down. Oh, and it's intercepted. A turnover in overtime. And the takeaway is the exclamation point. The game saver for the win.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Clemson Tigers. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Williams looking for a man. Throws for the tight end. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He'll try to pop the draw. Stop is made, but he picks up 4 yards down to the 21-yard line. Just outside the red zone at the 21, but it's third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Defense might bring the house here. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Running back searching for a hole. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone. Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on fourth down here in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Defense
has its back against the wall as they try to extend this game and force another overtime. The give to the back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Notre Dame has made this second down play much more difficult after going backwards. Looking for a man. It's Newton. Got a man. It's Young. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Third down now, and putting anything on the board will make them a winner here in OT. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it! And he's into the end zone! Touchdown, Irish!
Welcome to College Ultimate Team Challenges presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Memphis Tigers. Take it away, broadcast team.
Great place to start for this offense. He wants to change this route. Back to throw, it's Newton. Makes the grab on the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. Looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. Bought a little time, lets it go. Makes the grab. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And after the really good gain on 1st down, they'll try to finish it off on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. The short hands, it's blocked. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Memphis picking up the tempo. Back to pass on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Touchdown, Memphis! They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy to...
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. Don't forget, you can check your goals in the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Alabama Crimson Tide. Roll, Tide, roll. Now to my guys in the booth. Take it away.
This offense has it with really good field position. Looking to pass. It's Newton. Fires to the middle. If he houses this, it's ball game. He'll try to take it back. And he'll be marked down, but what a play to come up with that interception.
First and 10.